Welcome back to the body renewal course. This video we're going to follow on from the last one where we focused mainly on neutral spine, so getting that hip position right with the low abs and the glutes. Today I want to move on from that and move into glutes and hamstrings. We'll come back to the core later on, but for the purpose of today's video, it's all about the back chain of our core strength. Simple exercises, we're going to do double leg hip bridges with a spinal roll down, then we're going to do single leg bridges with a bit of spice, and then 4-point kneeling heel kicks. So the main muscles, once again, glutes and hamstrings. Let's get started. So we come down onto our mat here, lying flat. Make sure your feet are shoulder width apart, not too wide, not too narrow. Once you plant those feet at shoulder width, make sure your toes and your feet basically are straight, parallel. We don't want to have a turnout. Arms can be down if you want more of a challenge. Arms reaching up to the ceiling. Okay, so as we lift those hips up, we're just going to thrust to the ceiling, hold. So we've drawn a straight line. It's just like doing a plank. Just touch your glutes for a moment and make sure they're switched on. Nice. Hamstrings switched on. Good. Now when we come down, we unravel the spine from the top to the bottom. So roll down, gently place the tailbone as the last thing to land. Good, so we do that for the purpose of the video 3 times. Now it's an out breath up, in breath rolling down. One more of those, lifting up, out breath, and then roll down slow. So in your own practice, you can do 10, even up to 20 reps of this. It's good to do it until those glutes and hamstrings burn. Next step, we're going to get it a little bit harder, bring the feet close together. Good. Single leg. Now, right leg here is going to go into tabletop. Left leg, make sure the knee doesn't fall out to the side. Push a lot of pressure down on this heel and then just hoist your hips up. Good. Hold that position. It's a bit more complex here. You're going to feel that left glute switched on. Now, rather than rolling down this time, because it is a bit more complicated, we just drop that hip down. So we go out breath a little faster, up, hold, drop down in breath. Once again, we'll do just 3 reps for the purpose of the video. Keep this tabletop on the right. Now to add spice, we hold it there, focus on the right leg. Now this is going to get some hip flexor activation on the kick out. Slow knee tuck in, bit of a stretch of the glute as well. Now this is hard, you probably only want to do 6 to 8 reps on this. Make sure you keep this hip high. What happens, a lot of people's hips drop. So really work to keep them up. When you're starting, you might want to just prop your hands underneath your glutes. Good, all right. Then we'll repeat that obviously on the right leg. From there, we move into our 4-point kneel. So up on our all fours. As you can see, shoulders above hands, hips above knees. We don't want to be here, we don't want to be here. Knees are together, shoulders are wide. I'm just going to move forward so you can see what my legs are doing. So I'm going to combo this to start. We swing our whole leg high until the knee reaches the height of the hip and the heel is facing the ceiling. Now the combo then, we hold the knee at the hip of the height. We extend, at the height of the hip I should say, we extend the leg straight. Bend the knee back and then hinge the hip forward. Doing that again, let's go swing, heel high, hold, lower leg extends, hold, bent knee, heel facing the ceiling, swing back. So that's the combo. Now you can do this in sets. Notice how I'm going really slow here. It's an example of just a hip set. Really going to feel the glutes switch on. Keep the shoulders square all the time and the back flat. Then we can do our sets of extensions. Full range, so try to get your heel to your butt. Or extend. Also think of your stabilizing leg. Whoops. This one here. There's a lot of work to keep those hips stable. Think hips square and shoulders square. Now for a bit of extra spice, we're going to bend at that knee, heel facing the ceiling, just little pushes up and down. Now this is very glute centric. Watch your lower back, try not to arch excessively, keep that core engaged. Very small range of motion. Knee down and up an inch or 2. Now hold the knee at hip height, final bit of spice, leg extends and locks, and then we swing from this position. Good. So about 10 to 12 reps of each movement, and don't forget to do it on the other side. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.